Welcome to class 7 mathematics classes. Today we are going to understand about parallel lines, transversal, and the angles formed and the relations of the angles. First, let us draw parallel lines. Okay, here I am drawing parallel lines with the help of ruler. One straight line here, another straight line here. Okay, so these two lines are parallel. Okay, why they are parallel? Because if you stretch this line towards this side and if you stretch this line also towards this side, it will never meet. Okay, so such kind of lines are called as parallel lines. We have done this one in our previous chapter also. So this one is the you can have many parallel lines in one plane. Okay, this paper is a plane, so in one plane we can have as many as we wish parallel lines. Okay, so I have drawn 3 parallel lines here. You can draw more. Okay, now when 2 parallel lines or more than 2 parallel lines is caught by one line, okay, or one line is passing through 2 parallel lines or 3 parallel lines, you can cut here in this manner. Okay, the angles formed here, these angles, one, let us give the name as 1. This is the name of this line. Let it be M, let it be N, let it be L. Okay, the line L is called as the transversal. The name of this line is called as transversal. Okay, and these two lines are parallel to each other. So while we write M is parallel to N. In this manner we write M is parallel to N. Okay, and the transversal, when it passes through these two parallel lines, it forms angles like angle 1, this is suppose angle 2, this is 3, and this one is 4. So, and here angles formed here 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 8 angles formed here. All right, when a transversal passes through parallel lines, then the angles formed, they have some relations and they are equal to each other. Like whenever you cut a line by another line, okay, intersections of 2 lines, then this one you know only that the angles formed here and here are equal, isn't it? And they are called as vertically opposite angles. Similarly, the angles formed here and here, they are also equal. Suppose this one is y degree, then this will be also y degree, isn't it? And if it is x degree, this will be also x degree. So this one is called as vertically opposite angles. Okay, so when we cut 2 parallel lines by one transversal, then the vertically opposite angles formed are equal. Okay, now when you draw a line, and another line is also passing through this line, okay, this is one line and this is another line. So the angle formed here, suppose this is 1 and this is angle 2. Okay, this is 1 and this is angle 2. The total angle formed at this point is how much? 180 degree, because the angle of a straight line at a point is 180 degree, isn't it? So these two lines together is called as linear pair. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2 is what? Linear pair. Okay, linear pair is equals to 180 degree. All right, and these two angles are adjacent to each other. After this is there, or this side if you go, after this is there, so they are adjacent to each other. So we can call angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. So here also you can see this angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent to each other. Okay, they are called as adjacent angles. Or you can go for this side, angle 1 and angle 4, these two are also called as adjacent angles. These two, angle 2 and angle 3, these two are called as adjacent angles. Again, if you see angle 4 and angle 3, these two are also called as adjacent angles. Similarly here also 6 and 5 adjacent, 6 and 7 adjacent, 7 and 8 adjacent to each other, 5 and 8 adjacent to each other, but 5 and 7 is not the adjacent to each other. Okay, they are vertically opposite. 6 and 8 is also vertically opposite like this. All right, and they are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Linear pair is 180 degree. Okay, when we talk about linear pair, then the sum of this and this will give us 180 degree. Okay, now let us go for corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles, see this angle 2 is facing upwards, isn't it? This is facing upwards, and angle 5 is also facing upwards, and these two, angle 2 and angle 5, is on the same line. The angle formed here is on this transversal, the angle formed here is also in this transversal. So these kind of angles are called as corresponding angles, and in case of parallel lines, corresponding angles are equal. Okay, so we have to remember these all things. So here angle 2 and angle 5 are corresponding angles. Okay, so now if you see this figure again, the more corresponding angles are there, like angle 1, angle 6, these two are also corresponding to each other, isn't it? You can see this angle 4 is facing downwards, angle 7 is facing downwards, angle 4 and angle 7, these two are also corresponding. Okay, corresponding to each other. So don't get confused, angle 4 and angle 7, these two are corresponding, nothing else. Okay, and when you see this angle 1, then the corresponding angle of this is angle 6. Okay, similarly angle 3 and angle 8, these two angles are also corresponding to each other. Okay, now next is alternate angles. Okay, alternate angles means this angle, suppose angle 4, this angle 4, wait a minute, yeah, with this pen I can show you. Angle 4 is facing this side, isn't it? And angle 5 is facing this side, opposite to each other, but the angles are on the same line, isn't it? This angle is on this line, this angle is also on this line, but the angle facing towards this side, this and this. In case of parallel lines, okay, in case of parallel lines, the alternate angles are also equals, okay, are also equal. Here many alternate angles are there. 4 and 5, one alternate angle, okay, and 3 and 6, you can see this, 3 and 6, these two are alternate to each other. This is facing this side, this is facing this side. So angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate to each other. Angle 4 and angle 5 are alternate to each other. The angles which are alternate inside these parallel lines are called as interior alternate angles. Okay, that means angle 4 and angle 5, these two are interior alternate angles, and angle 3 and angle 6, these two are also interior alternate angles. Okay, so let us write here to remember. Okay, refer the figure. Okay, refer the figure. Angle from our figure, angle 4 and angle 5 are interior alternate angles. Okay, similarly I have explained you more are there, that is angle 3 and 6 also. Okay, alternate interior alternate angle. Okay, angle 3 and angle 6. Now this one we have understood interior alternate angles. There, if interior is there, external will be also there, isn't it? External also, let us understand external. With this red pen I can show you. This one you can see the angle 2 is formed here outside the line, isn't it? Angle 7 formed outside the line, and they are opposite to each other. This one is facing this side, this one is facing this side. So these two are also having some relation. Okay, that is called as external alternate angles. In case of parallel lines, these two angles are also called as alternate angles, and they are equal. Okay, in case of parallel lines. Okay, so more is there, angle 1 and angle 8, these two are external external alternate angles. Okay, formed on the line. This is also formed on the same line but facing opposite to each other. Okay, and outside the line. So these two are called as external alternate angles. In case of parallel lines, they are equal. Okay, remember these all things. So let's write it to remember. Okay, refer the figure. Angle 1 and angle 8. Okay, and angle 2. Okay, angle, this is one pair, this is another pair. Okay, angle 2, don't get confused, angle 2 and angle 7. These angles are this box one I'm making. Okay, this in the box, the angles. Okay, the pair of the angles, they are exterior alternate angles. Please bear the noise of outside because I'm recording the video just nearby the road. Okay, my house is nearby the road, so please avoid those noises and concentrate on the video for understandings. Now next is we're going to understand for co-interior angles. Okay, now co-interior angles. Okay, co-interior angles means this angle 4 and angle 6. Okay, angle 4 and angle 6 with the help of blue ink. Okay, I am showing you this, the angle, this one. Okay, this angle, angle 4 and angle 6. These two angle, the sum of these two angle is 180 degree. Okay, in case of parallel lines, if you have to see that, examine that whether two lines are parallel to each other or not, you can see the sum of these two angles, co-interior angles. The name is given like this, co-interior angles. Okay, or this side also you can see angle 3. Okay, this angle 3 and angle 5, this is also co-interior angle. Okay, the sum of these two will also be 180 degree for parallel lines. Okay, so angle 4 and angle 6, this pair is co-interior angles and the sum is equals to 180 degree. Okay, similarly this side also angle 3 and angle 4, these two are co-interior angles. Okay, so in case of parallel lines, they are equal to 180 degree. Okay, so I can write here a small note for co-interior angles. Okay, co-interior angles, okay, for parallel lines according to our figure. Refer the figure, angle 4 and angle 6, the sum angle 4 plus angle 6 will be equal to 180 degree in case of parallel lines only. Okay, if the lines are not parallel, then it will not give 180 degree. Okay, remember this. And another pair of co-interior angles in our figure is angle 3 and angle 5. Okay, angle 3 plus angle 5 will also give us 180 degree. So we have learned about vertically opposite angles. Okay, they are equal. Okay, and next is linear pair, which is equals to 180 degree. Okay, the sum of two angles. And corresponding angles we have seen in case of parallel lines, corresponding angles are equal, isn't it? And alternate angles. Okay, these are two types. One is interior we call, which are inside the lines, isn't it? And another is exterior we call. Okay, interior and exterior alternate angles are also equal in case of parallel lines. And co-interior angles we have done here, isn't it? Co-interior angles. Okay, so the figure I will draw here that we have done, okay, to understand for the reference, this is called as the transversal. This was line M, this is line N, and the line, this transversal is L. Okay, the angle given here 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 7, here it was 5, and here 8. So here once again these two, 1, 3 vertically opposite, 2, 4 another pair of vertically opposite angle, here 6 and 8 vertically opposite angle, 5 and 7 vertically opposite angle, angle 2 and angle 5 corresponding angles. Okay, similarly angle 3 and angle 8 corresponding angles, angle 4 and angle 7 corresponding angles, angle 1 and angle 6 corresponding angles, angle 1 and angle 2 adjacent angles also, and linear pair also, isn't it? And similarly 1, 4 adjacent to each other and linear pair, 2, 3 adjacent to each other and linear pair, here 6 and 5 adjacent to each other and linear pair, 7 and 8 adjacent to each other and linear pair, this side also, this side also. Now alternate angles, angle 4 and angle 5 alternate to each other, they are equal in case of parallel lines. Angle 3 and angle 6 alternate to each other, they are equal in case of parallel lines. Similarly angle 2 and angle 7, they are also alternate, and angle 1 and angle 8, they are also alternate. And the co-interior angles, okay, angle 4 and angle 6 formed on the line and on the same side, okay, inside the lines, co-interior angles. The sum is equals to 180 degree. This side angle 3 and angle 4, these two are co-interior angles, and the sum is equals to 180 degree. So we have done it. Try to understand, revise it. Okay, thank you very much.